If you've been testing product after product, burning through your ad budget, and still struggling to find your first real winner, while other dropshippers seem to pump out successful products every single week, there's a reason. Top dropshippers don't just get lucky. They follow systems. Systems that keep feeding them fresh and winning products over and over, without guessing. So today, I'm breaking down 3 different winning product systems that are used by some of the top dropshippers. And I'm going to show you how to recreate each one of their methods directly inside AutoDS, using only the product research tools that are already built into the platform. Now, before we compare the systems, here's the truth. Even though these creators use different styles, different workflows, and different strategies, they're all looking for the same fundamentals. In fact, AC Hampton lays this out perfectly.
Make up what I call the winning product formula. And if your product checks off every single one of these boxes, you're gonna be setting yourself up to win every single time.
These 5 core factors show up in all 3 creator systems. Solve a real problem or makes life easier, proof that someone else is already selling it, positive engagement on ads, things like likes, comments, shares, trend momentum, not a dying trend, healthy profit margins, usually at least 2.5 times markup, and everything that you see in their videos is just a different path to essentially the same criteria. So let's break down each method, starting with AC Hampton. Now, AC uses one of the most cleanest and most structured product finding systems in the industry. His entire process starts with his 5 checkpoint formula, and he never breaks it. In his example, he looks at products like, let's say, for example, sink caddies. Why? Because they solve a cleaning or organizational problem. They're solving a problem. They have active ads. They show real customer excitement, and they fit seasonal cleaning trends, and they have strong margins.
I want to make sure that their ads are getting good engagement. So to be able to dive into this data to get that answer, I'm gonna go ahead and click on this product. And as you can see, the engagement on AutoDS, it is definitely on an upward trend.
Now, here's how you can recreate AC's system inside AutoDS. So step 1, sign up for AutoDS. Now, you can take advantage of our 2-week trial for just $1 if you're not signed up just yet. And you can gain access to the ad spy system. Now, what you're going to do in your ad spy is you're going to sort by likes, comments, and engagement trends. This is pretty much going to replace just manual scrolling through TikTok and just ultimately getting sucked into doom scrolling. All right, step 2, you're going to apply AC's 5 product checkpoints directly inside AutoDS. As we browse products, we need to ask, does it solve a problem? Are there active ads? Is there engagement? Is the trend rising? And is the margins healthy, or are the margins healthy? Now, really, it's that easy. This is exactly how AC finds winners, and AutoDS lets you do it in one centralized place. Right now, Ecom King uses a completely different angle. He actually focuses on high-ticket products that are usually priced between $50 to about $75, because that range gives room for higher ad spend, more aggressive testing, and bigger margins.
Ad costs are going up, supplier costs are going up. So if you don't sell your products for around this range, you're going to be left with minimal profit to be able to use.
Then he layers on additional rules. So for one, look for weak marketing. Also, only 1 to 2 strong competitors. And active ad campaigns, along with reviews that are between 4.3 to 4.7. And this is actually where categories or products like the silver gemstone ring come in.
Now, this is the ring that I keep seeing in their ads. Now, what I can do is I can right click this and click search goods with AliExpress. Now, this will run a back search on AliExpress to see if we can find the same product or a very similar product.
All right, so now that we saw that, this is how you can recreate this method inside AutoDS. Now, inside AutoDS, what you're going to do is you're actually going to filter it between $30 to $100. And this instantly gives you the high ticket catalog. All right, step 2, we need to look for market caps. So for each product, do only a few sellers offer it? Are competitors using weak photos, or are they using weak descriptions? Is the demand strong but not oversaturated? And are reviews good but not, let's say, fake perfect? Now, a silver gemstone ring inside AutoDS, it might be selling between $50 to $75. And they also have emotional demand. Pretty much just like any gifts, accessories, or jewelry. And you also need to check out the competitors' websites and their marketing, which you can find directly through the AutoDS handpicked product section through the actual products to see how their marketing is. Is their marketing weak? Do their videos suck? And this is exactly what Ecom King calls a market cap. And AutoDS gives you all of the data that you need to identify it instantly. All right, next, let's talk about Nathan Nazareth. He has a trend velocity and supplier strategy. Now, Nathan approaches product research more analytically. He focuses heavily on order change velocity, trend spikes, emotional niches, comfort and self-care markets, and supplier relationships.
How do we actually guarantee finding our first winning product? Well, remember when I said that you need to hijack the recent order change volume data to actually find the perfect product to sell? There are a couple different software tools that allow you to do this.
He also emphasizes that many winning products aren't logical, they're actually emotional. And this is where products like the heatable plush toys shine. They blow up simply because, for one, they solve the comfort or pain relief issues. 2, they're cute and they're giftable. 3, they're emotional purchases, and they spike during colder seasons. And they serve parents, gift buyers, and wellness shoppers. Now, here's how you can do Nathan's method inside AutoDS. So step 1 is going to be checking AutoDS trending products. Inside AutoDS, you're going to open up the trending products section, and you're going to look for sharp spikes in the last 7 to 30 days. And then you can simply just compare multiple products in the same category. And that in itself is a type of order change velocity. Now, the heatable plush toys, you'll often see them start to go trending because they go viral pretty much every other season. They spike during the cold weather, and they tap into emotional buying. Now, Nathan specifically targets this type of product. All right, now step 3 is going to be reaching out to your suppliers. And most people actually reach out to their suppliers manually.
Usually anything above 90 to 95% positive feedback and above 1,000 followers is a pretty good sign. You see, you can also do this with any industry. So if I just type in fitness, you're going to have tons of different listings to look through, and you can follow the exact same process. And sometimes through doing this, you'll find bigger stores as well.
But AutoDS actually gives you verified suppliers with reliable fulfillment, different shipping options, and straight up automation throughout your entire dropshipping process. And you can even reach out to these different suppliers with any questions that you may have. And this in itself can really help you start to build a stronger relationship with your suppliers. All right, so all in all, this is how pretty much everything breaks down. Now, AC Hampton is a criteria first system. For example, Sync Caddies. They are problem solving, they have active ads, they have rising engagement, and they have a clean 5 checkpoint structure. Now, Ecom King is in between the $50 to $75 price range. He looks for weak competitor creatives, and he looks for strong demand with evergreen potential. And this you can easily find through the AutoDS Winning Products Hub and the multiple filters that we offer. Now, as for Nathan Nazareth, he goes for trend velocity and a supplier strategy. For example, the heatable plush toys. Now, these are for his checkboxes. He has emotional buying, trend spikes, seasonal momentum, and supplier data. Now, AutoDS tools, we have all of that information built into the system to be able to help you find your next winning products. Now, you don't need to choose just one method. With AutoDS, you can combine all 3 of them into one system. And this is what your 20-minute workflow is going to look like. So for the first 5 minutes, do a criteria scan, AC Hampton style, open ads, winning products, apply the 5 checkpoints, and save maybe 1 to 2 items. Step 2, another 5 minutes, the high ticket scan, the Ecom King style. Filter for maybe $50 to $75 or $30 to $100 range. Identify weak competitors and save 1 to 2 items. Number 3 is going to be the trend scan, the Nathan Nazareth style. Look for products or ads that have been spiking in the last few days, and again, save 1 to 2 items. Next, you're going to import and prep. So you're going to pick 2 to 3 finalists, and you're going to import them directly into your AutoDS store. You're going to set your margins, make sure that you're making at least 2 to 2.5 times, and you're going to start testing. Now, consistently doing this means that you're going to be running the same winning products engine that pretty much the biggest dropshippers use, but powered by AutoDS automation. So you've seen exactly how AC Hampton, Ecom King, and Nathan Nazareth find winning products, and how you can replicate all 3 systems directly inside AutoDS. Whether you're looking for problem solvers like Sync Caddies, or high-ticket products like, let's say, a silver gemstone ring, or even trending emotional products like the heatable plush toys, AutoDS gives you everything that you need to find winners, to validate the winners, and to start testing fast. So if you're ready to stop guessing and start using a real winning product system, get started with AutoDS today. Remember, you can score your 2-week trial for just $1. And with that, my name is Mario with AutoDS, and I'll catch you all next time.